Welcome back, guys, to the No Stat Hardcore Druid Nightmare Act 3. I figured it would be a good idea to start these episodes with the actual stats, considering we're a little ways in, and it's nice to see where we're at. Still quite low. In terms of gear, I feel like we definitely need a new amulet, and it would be really nice to get a new pelt. The rings are okay, actually. Some life, some res, some stats. Pretty decent, but what I'm going to focus on in this act is trying to collect as much as I can to get a little bit more gold so we can gamble a new amulet. And keep my eye out for a pelt, but easier said than done. Either way, let's get started. Act 3 is a little bit exciting, because there's two really great things you get in Act 3. Number one is going to be the 5 stats we do get to use, so that'll be great from the Tome quest, and the potion is going to probably net us probably 40 or 50 health with all of our bonuses, so pretty sweet. Hey, nice. Pretty quick. It's always nice when you find the spider cavern in the very first area you check. Sweet. The damage is still, honestly pretty good. Pretty happy with this. I'm hoping that Thorns will last us through Nightmare at least for the bosses, and then we can move into maybe trying out Raven. I also will say, just having this 1 point into lycanthropy here, which it's getting extended because of the skill shrine, but just the 1 point is actually quite nice. Risky. The extra little bit of time before it runs out is pretty key, and the extra health too. Either way, there's the eye. Very nice. Hey, there's the jade figurine. Nice. Let's see just how much health this gets us. Okay, so we got our potion, 20 life. Let's see how much this actually gives us, though. Because we got the bear and we got the sage. So we go from 836 to 891. That's awesome. What's that, 55 life? Love it. Absolutely huge. Hey, a foul rune. A foul rune? Is that not... Hold your horses. Is that not what we need? It is. Wow, that is absolutely amazing. That was one of the runes that we couldn't actually get from the Countess, I believe. So now we just need a Hell and a Lum, and we can make ourselves the Lionheart rune, which is going to be a fantastic upgrade. If you guys didn't see, I made a community post about it. I'll try to remember to edit in the stats here. But, wow, that's really great. Awesome. Okay, so Hell Lum. Yeah, we can do that. Sweet. Let's see. What do we get from this? Yeah, not too good. Little bit of gold.
Good evening.
Really happy about that rune though. Very good. Ooh, antlers. Holy. Normally you wouldn't get so excited about blue antlers, but my god, I've been waiting for these. Oh. Look at the potential. 3 to Fury, 2 to Feral Rage, neither of which are something we need. But finding something like this with skills that we use, and then being able to possibly roll 2 sockets would be amazing. Unfortunately for now,
Impossible.
it'll just be a little bit of gold, but still, at least they exist. I wasn't sure. Here we go. Not too bad. Having the teleport staff is so nice. In this map, you don't have to go all the way around. Although, you can see from the map, I kind of did. I teleported through and I guessed wrong, okay? Sue me. Still really nice. Okay, that is 2 organs. I'm gonna pick some of this stuff up to sell and then carry on. Hey, there we go. Not too bad. I did have to go through the Great Marsh, but you can't always get a Great Marsh skip, right? The damage these guys do to themselves when they curse my team is... Oh, it just makes me so happy. Okay. This is actually not bad. It's locked, of course, but You know, I'm not fully opposed to doing a little bit of lower Karas to maybe get those runes that we need for Lionheart and potentially grab a pelt. Like, that would just be so good. I don't think this map has 4 chests, but it does have a chest right beside the waypoint. So I think I'm gonna spend a little bit of time and see what we can do. If, at the very least, for the gold, because I do want to gamble some amulets. So I'm gonna take some time and do that and see what we can come up with. Oh, wow, 31 to life. That's really, really good. We'll take that. Ooh, Falcon Mask, finally, come on. I mean, it's okay. I've been doing this for almost 20 minutes now, and that's all I've found, so I'm not, like, super pumped. And I also don't want to lose my point into Werebear. Like, I need to have more than 1 point. Ugh, not good enough. Oh. Damn. Man, you know, there's no skills on this, but that is, like, Rock Stopper. Low enough strength requirement. Vitality, resistance, physical damage received reduced by 10%. If I get to a point where I'm starting to feel like I'm a little bit squishy, this is great. I wish we could use Mercenaries. That would be like a dream come true, but not bad. Dole Rune. Is that a hell? I think that's a hell. I think Dole, 3 Dole is 1 hell, right? We just need a Lum Rune. Can we get it? I think that might be... Oh, just don't want to die here. That might be the first rare ring we've found, aside from, like, the Cruspobroids. Is it decent? Oh! Oh, come on! Dude, if that 13 energy was any other stat! Oh, I still think it's really good, though. 22 to life, 4 all res, a little bit more cold. Yeah, I mean, 13 energy, I don't hate the extra mana. 22 to life is really great, though. Yeah, like we just saw, 22 to life is really more like 50 to 60 with all our bonuses, so... Okay, alright. We'll take it. Okay, so we've amassed about 1.2 million gold. I think I'm going to stop at the lower Karas. I don't want to go too far. We did get a pretty decent amulet upgrade and a pretty decent ring upgrade. We're sitting on some nice life support, let's call it. You know, like 30 plus 16 plus 22 plus 57, and all of that is multiplied by like almost 3 with what we have. Despite that, I think I still want to roll amulets, because I think we can get something with life and res, or life and stats, or life and skills would be even better. We only have enough for like 20 rolls, but let's see how it goes. Man, see, like something like this, but the Druid though, right? Ah, even that. Even, oh my god. Could you imagine? 1 to summoning skills for the Druid. Even 80 mana I would take. Like, jeez. 2 to cold skills. We're definitely in the level where this is worth doing. 2 to traps, 1 to fire skills, 1 to fire skill. What is this? We're rolling every single one except for the one we need. Oh. Oh. Do you see what I'm talking about? Like, oh my god, this is devastating. Absolutely devastating. We've used all, oh my god. Is this, I mean, okay, for those of you that maybe gamble at this level a little bit more than me, is this not like, it's so good? This was only Druid. No way! Oh my god! That's actually so good! 2 to summoning skills, 12 strength and 6 dexterity, and a little bit of res. Okay, so we give up the life, but holy, actually, you know what's crazy about this? I wonder how much life we actually give up, because we're going to get increased life from the Oak Sage being a higher level. Let's do a little side-by-side comparison. So, that's so good. Okay, 872. Okay, so we actually do lose 50 health, but 12 strength, 6 dexterity, and 2 to the points. I mean, that's going to be more damage for the grizzly, more damage for the wolves, more life for the wolves, more damage for the poison creeper. Like, this is... Do a little bit of a comparison here. I know, again, you can't see because of my big head. I'll actually turn it off just for this. Here, so the bear is sitting at 376 to 446 with the amulet. 279 to 344. So it's a significant increase. 32 to 51, 12 to 32 to 44, 12 to 18. I mean, it's significant. This is great. In the future, I do hope we get something even better, but I mean, I'm not going to complain. That is, wow. I was getting really, really sad with the number of like actually decent ones that we rolled, and I was thinking, oh my god, we're not going to hit. And then we hit. Sweet. Awesome. Okay, I think at this point, like, I'm pretty confident we can just get back to the rest of the act. We did get, like, a bunch of gems, so we're sitting on almost almost 2 perfect rubies here. If we need the dex, we have some emeralds. Sadly, we don't have any amethyst, but I think we're good on strength. A bunch of runes. Like I said, this is hell foul. Once I cube these up, I think I need a chipped ruby for that. And then once we get a lum rune, we'll be able to upgrade this and give us even more life and some other stats. Guys, if you haven't looked at the Lionheart rune, which I'm going to try to remember to edit into the video, it's going to be such an upgrade. Besides that, we haven't really, like, I show pretty much everything. Maybe when I find some of these like 1 to strength charms, I don't show it. So we do have these sitting around, but most of this you should have seen. So oh, I'm so happy. All right, let's get back to the rest of the act. Should be it. There we go. The ruined temple. You love to see it. I'm not sure that we necessarily are going to need the strength, but I'm just going to put it into strength when we get these stats. Reason being, we're going to respec later, and when we know our gear a little bit better, I could just reassign it if we need to. Best case scenario, it ends up being, you know, a little bit more life through the vitality. Oh, jeez. Hello, I need my minions. Hello. Oof. Spooky. Yeah. Worst case scenario, we just use it for sure. No big deal. But for right now, just want to get her done, you know? This guy's got stone skin. We'll just skip him. Okay, so I won't show getting the stats. Like I said, I'm just going to put them into strength. Let's get straight into the sewers, and fingers crossed for a good map. This map can either be really great or a 30-minute trek, so we'll see. There it is. I had to do quite a bit of teleporting because it was just taking so long. But we got it. We got it. Even without all of our bonuses, well, I guess even without the werebear, I should say, we actually have like 600 life, so pretty good. Pretty good. Okay, last organ has been retrieved. Time for Trav. I don't see Trav being too difficult, but yeah, there's definitely a small risk that the fire damage can't take us out, but let's see. Okay, here we are. Probably going to want to clear these guys out a little bit. Oh, there's a lot of them. But whenever you're not super confident in how well you can do Trav, you definitely want to make sure you take out the extra little guys around the area. The stone skin, like I said, is just really bad. It's not that bad if the monster actually does attack, because the thorns helps, but it can be really rough. Let's see. And we get everybody to actually group up here. Oh, of course this guy's got stone skin. That's fantastic. Oh, wow, the bear actually taking huge damage. Yeah. This is what I was afraid of. Our damage is good, but my summons need fire res. Okay, not too bad. I didn't do a very good job of clearing all these guys out. Okay, we gotta get more potions. No big deal.
Greetings.
Extra money. The cold is such a pain. Damn. I don't mind those guys being cursed. It just means that the thorns is going to be more effective. But only if it actually does something. God, he's just getting healed. It's okay. Slowly but surely. So the problem is this one takes so long. And then the ones inside are healing him up. So what I'm going to do... bring them all in here. I don't even want... I was going to get more potions, but I don't even want to. I want to keep the curse. Hope that it actually contributes. The bear does some decent damage on his own, too. And we get a level. Let's go. I think I'll put this into the bear. Keep his damage up. Oh, look at this guy. Yikes. Come on. You know, I don't mind if this build is slow, because it is so safe so far. Like, I don't feel like I'm in danger. I just feel like we're gonna be here for a while. And there's the flail. Okay. Of course, what else do I have? Oh, jeez.
There is hope once again.
Okay, that was freaking close. My god, what was I thinking? I think that was the closest call. Yikes. Okay. Well, at least that's done. And on to Mephisto. Whew, I'm gonna take a quick breather, and then we're gonna get into it, because that was, yeah, that was close. There it is. Here we go. Awesome. Okay. Again, I think we'll be alright. I think it's just gonna be a little bit slow. No big deal. We'll take care of these little council members. And we'll be on our merry way. Right? Let's take care of these guys first. I just don't want them creeping up behind us. Are we on players 1? Yeah, we are on players 1. I was farming low across to player 7, so that would be a not so fun mistake to make. Big deal. Okay, if we could even maybe get some of these guys to just come in here, that would be great. What do you think? Anybody? Any takers? Yes, one taker. Great. This is okay. Said one at a time. Oh, Lem rune. We need a Lum rune. Oh, I got so excited. Damn it. It's okay, it's okay. We'll still take that. Might be some use. But this is... I'm kind of eating these charge bullets, but other than that, this is pretty good. We're kind of healing each other. There we go. Nice. Not too bad. Definitely better than Trap. That was Oh, I don't like close calls. It's an eye-opener though, like, you know, it's getting a little bit harder. We can't just be walking in there and face tanking, and I'm so used to being happy about the curse at this point, like the amplified damage being like, oh, this will actually help me. It's like, no, don't forget that if it hits you, you are at risk. I've lost hardcore characters to amplified damage before, and I would not like to repeat that, so. I feel like I need to start putting some more points into the wolves. Just to get their life up. Like, the damage is not incredible. Of course, it does multiply by their count, right? 5 wolves is 5 times 20, but I think I just need them to be a little bit beefier. I'll probably end up respecing somewhere around the end of this act. No. Maybe Act 5. Yeah, maybe Act 5. We are at the end of this act. End of this difficulty, but I think Act 5 is a good spot. Because Act 5 is just... There's a little bit of a power spike there, you know? Okay. Here we go. Should be alright. I'm not super concerned if we can get everybody in. Of course, there's a bunch of ghouls back there, but if we can get everybody in there and kind of not have Mephisto look at us... Yeah. Oh, look at that. Every time he smacks. When he smacks, you can just see the damage. Let's go. Thorns, baby. Now, all we gotta do is keep up the summons. At this point, I don't even think the Vine is doing anything. So I'm not gonna, like, continuously spawn it. I'm just gonna let it do its thing, but look at how fast this is. This isn't even slow at all. Those wolves are a little bit squishy, but that's alright. This is great. I'm just gonna keep my health at max, just in case. You never know, a stray lightning bolt towards this wolf hits me, does the max amount of damage, and the run is over. No, thank you. What's our res at? We actually have decent lightning res. Oh, gotta recharge bolts. Okay, and keep in mind, Mephisto can drop some pretty decent stuff in Nightmare. Did we get lucky off of this? No. Doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like it, but we will hit this chest. Yeah. Worth a shot. I'm actually gonna collect all of that stuff. And sell it? Why not? Let's get this guy too. Why not? Even with Stone Skin, when they're all targeting one, it's actually not bad. Nice. Okay, I'm gonna sell all this stuff because I want the gold, do some more gambling, and then I will meet you guys in Act 4. Okay, I've collected everything. It wasn't that much gold, actually. Kind of sad. It's crazy that a ton of rares can sell for like 10k combined, and then you get one blue armor, 35k. Done. Alright, Act 3 completed, and this is where we're at. You know, obviously the life is a little bit higher when the Oak Sage is actually in play, but this was a massive upgrade. We're still looking for a pelt, and we're 1 rune away from the Lionheart upgrade. But I gotta say, guys, overall, I'm pretty happy. I'm pretty happy. We can hope for a Lum rune from the Forge. I'm just assuming that that's possible. I mean, I'd be surprised if it wasn't for Nightmare Forge. Otherwise, yeah, I mean, currently I don't really have anything else I'm keeping my eye out for, so... yeah, we're in a good spot. Awesome. If you're still here, thank you so much for watching. Catch you in the next one. Shout out to the Double D Lover members that you see on the screen. If you guys want to support the channel, consider becoming a member. Link is in the description below. Thank you so much.